Before this week's video begins, I want to thank Hexflame over on Ko-fi. If you would like to support what I do, you can support me through Ko-fi. Links in the description below. If you're unable to pitch in or simply don't want to, that's more than okay. If you still want to help, you can like, subscribe, and comment on the video to play into YouTube's algorithm. Speaking of subscribing, the majority of my viewers aren't subscribed. I know you guys hate when content creators stress this point, but it really does help to subscribe if you're already watching. It's a free beneficial way to help support your favorite creators, and if you don't like what I do down the road, it's easy to unsubscribe. Anyways, on to the video. Heyo everyone, Misha B. Barkin here. As you know, I've been consistently making videos for almost a year now, and have made videos for other channels on and off before that. I've learned a lot about video making over the years, and would like to talk about how I make videos and possibly pass on some of that information and such to you guys, in case any of you are interested in my process or simply want to get some advice and ideas if you decide to make videos yourself. I'm going to be going through my in-school schedule, my current summer schedule, and go into detail on each step of the video making process. I'll also talk about the tech and programs I use, and talk about some of the tips I've learned over the years. So without further ado, let's dive in. For the longest time I was making videos while being both enrolled in school as well as having a full-time job, so yeah, I was kinda busy. Work, school, music, ensembles, lessons, compositions, writing music, drinking. This taught me how to budget my time and still maintain sanity, in the loosest sense of the word. My schedule during this time was more based on getting things done by a certain day rather than at set times. This can still work if you're not as busy. You can still just run with day deadlines if you so choose. Monday I would write the script, Tuesday would be finishing the script and recording the audio, Wednesday and Thursday were for editing, and then I would upload the video Thursday evening. If necessary, I would use Friday morning to edit as well to add finishing touches, but I always tried to finish the video by Thursday evening. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday were set aside for homework and various other assignments as well as work, but the various days in the week could also be utilized for homework as well. That's one of the pros of having a freer video making schedule, is if you have something come up, you don't have to worry about shifting around set times for doing certain things. I recommend this type of schedule if you're in school or working full time. My current schedule is a lot different due to me being out of school. I'm shifting to 2 uploads per week, and my schedule looks like this. 2 quick notes: Walk Maple is obviously for walking my dog, and Practice is for practicing drums and clarinet. As you can see, I'm opting for a more set in stone schedule, with set times for script writing, recording, editing, etc. Now obviously times might get weird if something takes longer than expected, but that's why there's so much time for editing. If, say, script writing takes longer than usual, I can bleed into the editing time a bit, and if everything's a bit behind, I can take a day off from practicing and keep on editing. Now, I personally like having a more set in stone schedule because I'm not busy with school, but the first schedule I had with daily deadlines can still definitely work if that's what you would prefer. Alright, time to talk about the individual portions of video making. First up is writing scripts. This can be done in many ways, from writing everything down word for word to making bullet points. I want to quickly mention that both methods of script writing are absolutely valid. While bullet points may flow a bit better and sound more natural, writing everything in a more essay-type format helps in ensuring you're saying exactly what you want to say. When I first started, someone was quite rude to me about how I did my scripts, as at the time I was opting to do more of an essay-type script on Google Docs. He was saying that it was a bad way to do it and was just kind of an ass about it. He got removed from the group chat shortly after, so that should tell you what kind of person this was. I don't have a stutter per se, but sometimes if things aren't written down, I have trouble expressing or saying what I mean to say. So I used to write whole essays for each video. I've since switched to a hybrid between the two types, writing full sentences in a bullet point style, and sometimes I'll drift off the script like I'm doing right now. This part's not written, this is all ad-lib. I also switched from doing the scripts on Google Docs to using my phone's Note app. Now, this could be seen as lazy, but I'd argue that it makes script writing more free and easier to do in my home, or wherever I may be, so that when I'm able to work, I can get straight to work at my desk. Now, recording. This step's fairly straightforward. Basically, I just open up my recording software, talk to myself for a bit, and bada bing. I used to pause and splice the audio if I messed up something, but I find it much easier just to keep the splotched audio, try again, and just simply cut out the flubbed audio during the editing process. Editing's gonna be the step that is the most different between content creators. I personally slap down the background visuals, slap down the audio, and get to editing. I have a folder with Misha stills on my desktop, and will drag them over into the video as I need them, resize them, stretch them for the length I need, and boom. For any other media I might need, I simply look it up as it arises, download it, and drag it on in. If it's on my phone, I just airdrop it to myself also. Afterwards, I grab some background music from the playlist I made. You can check it out here if you want, it's public. And with that, the video's done. I spend 5 minutes making a thumbnail that's not great. And after that, I upload the video and schedule it to go live on either Friday or Tuesday, both at 1 p.m. PT. Once the video goes live, I make posts on both Twitter and YouTube promoting it. And, well, that's that. I want to talk about what I use for video making in the tech sense, so anyone curious about what to buy has an idea of what I use. First and foremost, your setup doesn't have to be amazing, but I feel like it does have to be decent. For the microphone, I use an Audio-Technica AT2020, and I love it. It sounds so good, and is decently affordable, at around $120 on Amazon. My first microphone, however, was a Neewer NW700 mic. It'll get you by if you're first starting on video making. It also comes with the stand and a cord for about 60 bucks on Amazon, I think. I also have a Scarlett Solo USB as my phantom power, but I got this as a gift, and purchasing one is quite expensive. I'd suggest looking up phantom power if you're wanting an XLR connected mic, but if you want to avoid this, a USB mic would work. My friend Miles has a Blue Yeti USB mic, and it's doing great for his live streams and such. For recording software, I personally use GarageBand, then export the audio to iTunes to drag and drop into my video editing software, iMovie, when I'm done with it. I reached out to Toby, a fellow YouTuber, to ask for a Windows alternative, and he says he uses Sony Vegas for a low price of— what the hell? Why is it so expensive? So, yeah, if you have $400 lying around, by all means. But if anyone knows any good affordable editing softwares for Windows, post it in the comments below. I'll make sure to pin your comment so others can see it. So, what are some things I've learned over the years of video making? Number one is just do it. There's no better way to learn than to do. If you hit a roadblock or don't know how to do something, Google it. Odds are the answer's there. Number two is don't overschedule yourself. When you first start, keep the project small. Try to get a feel for things and learn your own process. Trying to do too much at once can easily overwhelm you and cause you to burn out or to stop making videos entirely. This is what happened to me when I first started making videos, but I've learned a happy medium over time. And number three, reach out. Make friends with fellow content creators and learn from them. Other YouTubers or content creators aren't your competition, and collabing or learning from each other can only benefit both of you. That being said, don't make your friendship based on only content creation or learning from each other. There's more to friendship than just making videos and such. So we're to the end of the video. Thanks for watching this whole thing, and hopefully you learned a thing or two, or were entertained by learning about my process. If you have any questions, be sure to ask in the comments below or via Twitter DMs. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!